round 7. Literally round 7. Right. I will get there eventually. If I cannot do this video today, I will plan it. And this is the last time I'm going to actually try and film this video. This is kind of an introduction. I was trying to explain a bit about my ex, but it kind of didn't turn out right. It looked like indirect contact, and I don't want it to look like indirect contact when you just want to explain something. But I will just say, like, I will explain probably all this touchy stuff kind of in the future when things don't just look so. I'm probably looking too into it, but it's just I want to make sure that nothing is said and it's not said in the wrong ways. My son is in care. I've said it probably for the 7th time. It's just getting so freaking annoying just saying it. I get him back in 9 days. So if I do not make a video in 10 weeks, you know that this is me in the assessment, and I need to just kind of focus on my son and just focus on me and getting this assessment out the way and then get the exit hearing done. Just to let people know, I will not be posting my son on any forms of social media. This is because of my ex and because of how much of a bad person he is towards children. The way I see it is that he has lied to me and I have not lied to him. Like he has said, I will be talking about abusive relationships and about what I have learned in life and throughout my pregnancy. I will talk about postpartum, because postpartum isn't just those first 6 weeks. It is about the full picture. It takes a year and a half to get your body back to normal. So I will be talking about the full year and a half and just kind of going through my son's development and how he is doing. This is no way in shape or form an update for my ex. So I'm just going to clarify to anyone that sees this video, especially social services, that this is not an update or about any form of just to keep people, you know. I want to just talk about this and as freely as possible, and to just let people know how to progressively help your babies develop is a new word, develop in the best way possible, and give people the knowledge of what has worked best for me and what hasn't worked great for me, and to show that I am a single mum, and to show that I am in no way, shape or form here to sabotage my chances of keeping my son. So that was just a disclaimer. I haven't planned this video at all. This is just me showing you guys what I am worth and how much other people are worth. I do want to just say and state as well that this is just a way of me showing you guys, as well as other people, especially social services, that I can look after myself, and showing you people what I've bought for Archie, as well as you guys buying it as well. It's just my way of giving you guys an inkling and an insight of what it is to be under social services with a child that was in care. I will go through a lot of things in great detail later on in life. It might take a few years, but I will go through that. The reason why is because I do not want to get prosecuted for anything, because it is a breach of confidentiality to my son. This is not my case, this is my son's case, just to let people know. That is all I'm going to say as a disclaimer. It's just my way of showing you guys kind of an introduction. It's a very quick one. There will be another video coming up straight after this. I just need to show, oh, my nose is ripping really itchy because of hay fever. And just to kind of show you guys kind of what is happening. So I just kind of want to also disclaim that if anyone is either inappropriate or has any form of foul language towards my son or me, just because my son has been in care, then you have all the rights in the world to exit this video and go into another one. Yes, things haven't gone well for me in life. Just because I have a son that's in care doesn't mean I'm a bad mum. You may think that when I explain in the future why my son was in care and the reasons why, but you will also realise it's not just me, it takes two to tango. Please do not disclaim anyone, please do not be can't even think of the word now. Please do not be harassing or talking to my ex in any way, shape or form. He is not a very nice person. He may comment on this video at some point, but if he does, just be prepared. If I do not answer your messages, it may be because I think you are my ex, when you are not. So I just wanted to kind of clarify all those things. I will not be replying to comments. Just because I don't doesn't mean I haven't acknowledged them. It's just because I want to make sure that you understand that things haven't gone really well for me in the past. I just want to make sure that people understand. Just because I do not respond, it doesn't mean that I'm just doing it to be ignorant or to be nasty and just go, oh, you know, lower class. It's not because of that. I'm no way, shape or form higher class. Just to let people know, everybody is human. Everybody makes mistakes, and everybody will understand the reasons why I did what I did. Just because of the fact being that I have done my mistakes doesn't mean I have not learnt from them. This is in no way, shape and form indirect contact to my ex as well. Just so people know, it's not, so if social do stumble upon any of my videos, then they can kind of get they can just get an inkling of everything that is going on, and this is kind of just a disclaimer to show that I am still committed to my son, and this isn't just my way of going, oh look what I've got for my son. It's in no way, shape or form to hang my son in front of my ex's face as well. These are just all the things that I want to disclaim and just let everyone know that just because I have my son now, it is not for me to manipulate, because my son will not be on social media. He will be talked about, and it's just my way of showing that I am still committed to my son and showing you what I have, and to give other people and other mums just an insight of what happened, but that will be very, very far in the future, maybe a few years, 5 or 6 years. Just be aware, so I'm just swapping legs because I'm slipping down the bed. Just be aware as well that things happen for a reason. Just because I've started a YouTube channel doesn't mean that I am breaching any confidentiality. I am not going to be talking about my son's case. I'll talk about how he is doing and how he's developing, but in no way, shape or form will I be sharing any of his medical needs or anything like that unless there is a reason to. If things don't go well, it will be a mixture and a variety of different things. So if you just don't get any videos, or you just don't hear from me, it's not because I've stopped all YouTube. Or if you start seeing different videos, it's just because I'm in a new environment and I am being watched. So just be warned. Just because I have changed the content doesn't mean I won't talk about my postpartum and my experiences with my son being in care, but just be aware that things have changed dramatically for me for the better, and I do not want to jeopardize that for myself. So that is all I'm going to say on the matter. I know this is quite a short video and quite kind of like sporadic and just kind of like, but at the end of the day, I just want to let people know that this is in no way, shape or form indirect contact, and I am not going to be commenting on any videos. I have been debating this for a while now, and I have just wanted to kind of just say to people, I have said, like, how can I do a child's or children's channel, like a family environment, a family emitted vlog channel without having my son in there, and basically it's just don't put your son in there, and if he wants to be on there, then I will have to just explain to him that he cannot, and the reasons why, but I will do that just on a separate video, and just have him talking about how he feels about it, but just not being on camera. just so I'll have it facing me, but then he can just talk and not know it's about, that it's not filming him, it's just filming me. So he can just, there'll be ways so I can fool him into thinking he's being filmed and talking about things. But there'll be just ways and means of doing it where he just isn't on camera, because I don't feel it would be necessary, because he is a child that needs to be protected. He is a baby. He can't just go, my daddy did this to me or anything. He hasn't just done, his dad hasn't just done this once. He's done this millions of times before. He's been accused of it. So just because he isn't on camera, it doesn't mean it's just an updated channel for my ex. His name will never be mentioned. My ex's name will never be mentioned. He will never be spoken about again, unless it's to do with just the updates and stuff about what has happened between us and just kind of what was said. But like I said, I will not just be talking about my son. There'll be probably makeup channels, there'll be a different variety. It's like a mixture of everything. But I have to go and get my prescription, get dressed, go get my prescription, and I just kind of wanted to say that. I know it's quite a short video and just quite unexplained, but I just kind of wanted to just let people know about that. So yeah, bye guys, I hope you have a good day, and just do what you need to do with the channel. If you want to like, you can like. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, but please hit the bell notification down below and subscribe so you get notified. Bye.